I'm Meryl Rose. Last week, the Supreme Court heard a case where they were asked to find unconstitutional Tennessee's $750,000 limit on damages for injury and wrongful death lawsuits. Here to tell us more about that is attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
So what is the future of tort reform, and what does this case actually mean?
Oh, who knows? We're going to find out. So what has happened, and this was a case where they went to trial. It was a pretty tough, tragic case, and the jury thought that this person's damages exceeded the cap that our legislature has set in Tennessee. We got a limit on how much money someone can get for their pain, their suffering, if somebody passes. And so this case was taken up because of that limitation and said, hey, that's not the legislature's job. Our Constitution says that we have a right to a jury by our peers. And you can't say, okay, you have a right to a jury trial, but when the jury decides what someone's life's worth, it can only be this much.
Yeah.
And so the Supreme Court's going to decide whether our legislature can do that or whether they can't. In some states they found it constitutional, some states they haven't. So it's going to be interesting. Nobody's really sure where they're going to fall on this.
Has this case impacted your clients?
Oh yes, I tell you. And mainly I would say in our nursing home practice, when you look at what a case looks like as far as value of life, when I have a nursing home patient who doesn't have a high earning capacity, they're older, that economic value can be tough. And to tell someone that the legislature has set a limit on their mother's or the grandmother's life, it's hard. Yeah. It's really hard.
When do you think this will be resolved?
Oh, I would guess, knowing our Supreme Court, probably anywhere from 6 months to a year.
All right, we'll be watching. That sounds really interesting.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for being with us today. If you'd like to find out more about the Higgins Firm, you can visit their website. It's thehigginsfirm.com, or you can call toll free. It's 800-705-2121.